doing bad things lately. Mama raised me right, but she ain't here tonight. Baby, there ain't nothing they can say to me. I've been swapping morals and for fake times. I've been making real bad choices. Mama raised me right, but she ain't here tonight. And when it comes down to it, I'm a
good kid, just dying to be fucked up. Never had an issue, so I'm always trying to cause one. Good kid, but I'm living like a lost cause. Daddy's got the money, so I never need to ask why. Good kid, just dying to be fucked up. Never had an issue, so I'm always trying to cause one. Baby, you could fuck up my whole life. How'd you know that's just what I like? You wrap my hands around your throat and say, tell me that you love me like it matters either way. Well, if you're up for it, if you just submit, yeah, the fuse is lit. We could burn the city down and mess around among the ashes, baby. Good kid, just dying to be fucked up. Never had an issue, so I'm always trying to cause one. Good kid, but I'm living like a lost cause. Daddy's got the money, so I never need to ask much. Good kid, just dying to be fucked up. Never had an issue, so I'm always trying to cause one. Now that I think about it, you'd be fine without it. But tell me, baby, where's the fun in that? The fun in that? And now that I think about it, you'd be fine without it. But tell me, baby, where's the fun in that? The fun in that? And now I think about it, you'd be fine without it. Tell me, baby, where's the fun in that? Fun in that? Hey, hey, hey. But now that I think about it, you'd be fine without it. Tell me, baby, where's the fun in that? Fun in that?
Come out of your shell. Will you be there for me? Prophets always tell nothing of your mystery. Shadows blur together, mine and yours in harmony. Being in your arms was never in the contingency.
Is it working? Hello? Microphone. Testing 1 2. Okay. I think it's good. Testing. Hello. Hi guys. I'm here. But my mic bars were not moving and I was like, "Oh no. Is it broken?" But I think it's fine. It's doing stuff now. Hiya. Hi guys. Hello. Happy Tuesday. Hello everyone. How is everyone doing today? I took a little bit longer than I meant to. Sorry. Hi Firestorm. Hello. It's always amazing to see you in chat because I know you're working hard, but hello. Melancholy with the outfit redeem. Okie dokie. Empress Knight. Hi Empress. How are you doing? Mofaga. Hello. Hi. Hi guys. Finger cheese. Mr. Cheesy. How is everyone's Tuesday? How is everyone's Monday? How is everyone's weekend? Good morning. It's good afternoon. To me. Okay, I'm gonna show my outfit really quick. Just cause I don't wanna like just have it sitting waiting on the screen. So we're gonna do that. You're melting! Oh no! We got Mr. Cheesy, but Firestorm's the one that's melting. Uh-oh. Oh, it's like really basic, by the way. Sorry if you were excited. It's basic. It's still cute though, so. I have my frilly shorts on that are like my favorite. You're okay, you're scared for tomorrow, but you also hope to get the clear. Yeah, I haven't been able to keep up too much this past week, but I know I saw a couple of your Discord posties. So good luck with everything. I'm sure everything will be in the clear, you know. I wouldn't worry too much. I have gotten some birthday gifts. You're excited for the basic? Thank you greatly in advance for anyone who has sent something. I didn't expect to have multiple people send something, but there have been multiple gifts, so I'm pretty excited, and I hope you guys find it entertaining as part of the stream for the birthday stream. Boop, boop, boop. I got a box, actually. I got a box. I'm standing because I thought I would actually show you guys the outfits or the cosplays that I was going to take to Momocon. So I'm standing so I can grab those and like kind of just show them on screen. Hello, Masada. The way you're asking that, Firestorm, leads me to believe that it could potentially be a gift from you. But hello. Hi, Masada. Masada was a busy man earlier at work. I called him. And there was other voices in the background. I was like, oh, he's busy. Potentially. You mean... So, we can talk for a little bit and then potentially play a little bit of a game. I don't really have anything in mind for the game. Obviously, I've been like pretty into Oblivion still. But I feel like if I do play a little Oblivion, I'll be here longer than I should be. So I don't know. We've been through so many birthdays, and how many have I not bought something for you? Firestorm, you don't have to do anything. I know a lot of people have May birthdays that are in the chat and stuff. Not everyone obviously is here at the time, but to the people who are here and to the people who might see the VOD, if your birthday is in May, which I know quite a few of you have May birthdays, some that just passed, some that are coming up. Happy birthday to you guys! I hope it's a magical one. Boo, 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 boo. Firestorm has an October birthday. So I want to get like a list of all my mods' birthdays. I feel like it's important to have that. So I might post that list, like tell you guys to tell me everything in the mod Discord. Spooky birthday. So I had a pretty busy week this past week, and I didn't think I would be streaming at all this week, and I kind of told you guys I wouldn't be streaming in preparations for not streaming, but here I am today. So that's that. We're going to Momocon this week. Headed back into your cave. Okie dokie, Firestorm. Be the boss. Take care of business. But we are doing Momocon this week. We're going to be gone Tuesday through Sunday, possibly Tuesday through Monday, but I kind of want to be here for the cats as soon as possible because it's a few nights and we need to make sure they're fine. But going to Momocon, I am off of work. I have my days off for work, and so that would mean I was only going to be working Wednesday, tomorrow. So initially I opened my book for today, for Tuesday, and it filled up. It filled up instantly. So that I was very happy with. And then last week, literally everyone on my book for today canceled. And so I'm here now. And I wasn't sure if I would still be working on other things before the con or if I would get the chance to stream. But that's why we're doing a short stream. We're going to try to keep it short. Yeah, oof. Big oof, right? I'm only going to have 1 day of pay, which kind of sucks. So, but that's kind of what happened, and that's why I'm here, and I have caught up on a good bit of stuff. I feel like all the other little things I have to do are little things, and I can kind of power through it, or it's not that important to actually do. I would just like to finish it before we leave. So I narrowed down my cosplay list for what I'm taking, and pretty much I didn't have to do anything with any of the costumes, so that was great. Yay, Momocon. This is my first year of going to Momocon ever. It's my first year of going to any convention outside of the Carolinas. So it's big excite. I'm pretty nervous though, not gonna lie, because I'm an anxious little bean, just for existing, basically. But last week, I'm gonna try to review. I know, okay, I streamed Monday last week, and you guys know that I did the whole DMV thing, and that took like half of my day to do, and it drove my anxiety up. And then last Saturday, we also was Pumpkin's vet visit. So that was like Saturday, the weekend, and Monday. Tuesday, which I'm normally off on, I had to go to a meeting, a work meeting type of thing. So half of my Tuesday was gone to that. And then, or most of my Tuesday, honestly. So I didn't really have that day as a free day. And then Wednesday, I did a one-on-one meeting with my store manager, and then I worked, you know, the rest of the week, Wednesday through Saturday. But Friday, also last week, my work was doing a dinner party thing, I guess you could say. It was just like I don't want to say a meeting, but it was us getting together for dinner as something fun. I posted in Discord the margarita that I had, and it was humongous. It was like literally this big. I didn't know it was going to be that big because I ordered a medium, but the medium was literally the size of my head. I was like, oh. So I literally had like nonstop stuff all last week. A lot of it, again, was work related, but not everything. And so I needed to use Sunday and yesterday, Monday, more so to make sure I had everything in check before Momocon. And there's still a few things I need to do, but it's mostly like making sure all the dishes are done, going to get snack food, and there is my Your wig that I want to fix just a little bit because it's kind of messy right now, but it's not like a crazy fix to it. It's just, again, just kind of messy. So I think I can accomplish those things within the next 2 days. Even though I am working tomorrow, I still think I can accomplish everything without it being too rushed. So I thought I would stream today just because I felt confident that I would have time to. Hello, Caught Red. Hello. That's crazy. You think it's crazy? DragonCon is like 70k people after COVID. Bleh, don't tell me Momo is pushing six. Bleh, I'm gonna throw up. No! Look, is it a lie? Caught Red, is it a lie? Is Melon lying? Caught Red said no. Yes? Yes, it is 60k, or yes, it's a lie. Oh, God. I'm gonna throw up. I can't do it. I cancel. I cancel on you. I'm done. Ew, that's too many people. I'm gonna stay in a corner somewhere. Change of plans. I'm bringing out Bochi, and I'm gonna stay in a corner. You have no idea. Someone said no, so I felt the need. Oh, welcome, crying angry baby. Hello. Hi, Knives. Guys, go check out Knives because he's probably streaming. Potential. I don't actually know his stream schedule. I forgot to do it. HLZ Knives. Is this how you do it? Is that a shout out? There we go. He's a streamer, dude. He's a streamer, dude. Oh, mostly at 2 a.m. RIP. He might actually be napping then. He might be napping. I'm sure it won't look any different than a normal con. I am really, really excited about the Artist Alley, even though I'll probably have to like wait in a line, I would assume, for quite a while. And then I probably will take like a whole day in the Artist Alley. I'll probably disappear from you, Caught Red, to do that. Because I don't know how much you are into the Artist Alley or not, but it's like one of my favorite things at cons. You don't know when that man sleeps. Not gonna. How dare? Wait, was it me? Are you how daring me? Or are you how daring Caught Red? Not gonna lie. I feel like I lost my train of thought. The room itself is massive. Is it a combo of the Artist Alley and the Dillers, like, together, or are they in separate rooms? With it being massive, I would assume it's like everyone's selling stuff. Also, I was kind of curious if they do any kind of like flea market type thing. I was skimming over the website last night and I didn't really see mention of it. But the schedule didn't actually describe anything. It had the names of panels, but it didn't describe what they were like actually doing. So I didn't know. He doesn't like when people talk about how he streams. We gotta support each other. Do 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 do. I forgot what I was gonna say. I forgot what I was gonna say. I felt caught red always comes in when I'm about to like say something that could potentially include her, and now I can't remember what it was. Oh my god, what the heck? That name. That name. I can't say it. I can say veggie, like a vegetable instead. I feel okay saying veggie instead. Oh no. Yeah, so you blame red all the time. Always sits spot. The Momocon rave is $10. You gotta pay to go into the rave? What? What? What the heck? It's a character name. Oh, I can't. I'll blush on stream. We can't do it. Baggy. I can call you Baggy, or I can call you Veggie, or I can call you Morningstar. I'll probably say Morningstar because it's clearly in your name. Oh, wait! Why didn't I recognize it? I love Has-Been Hotel. What the heck? Seeing it spelled out looks like it hurts me a little bit. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Welcome. Welcome. You play games? Yes. I'm doing just chatting right now, though. Am I under just chatting? I think I am. I'm gonna show an antique haul. We did go antique shopping this weekend, okay? I think that might have been what I was trying to loop back to. Was the antique store. I did go to the antique store this weekend. And I also am going to be showing you guys the cosplays that I picked out to wear to Momocon. I'm going to just like visually show you my lineup. I'm not going to put it on. I'm going to just show you the costumes. I thought that would be kind of cool and different. That's why I'm standing, so I can like skedaddle and stuff. But I think I was looping back around too. So last Monday I did the DMV, but beside the DMV is an antique store, and I checked it out for the first time, okay? I only went in there because the DMV didn't have parking spots, and I was waiting for a parking spot to clear up, so I was going there and like going back, and I came and went to the DMV like 3 different times until there was a parking spot, okay? And basically I was looping back around to this weekend where I was like, hey Josh, can I take you to the antique store? Can we go together? I really want to pick up this uranium teacup that I saw. And there was like 4 or 5 of them, so there should still be one there. And I also wanted you to just like check it out with me, okay? So me and Masada go to the antique store on, I think it was Saturday when I got home from work. So I was there last Monday, and then that same week, that Saturday, which was this past Saturday, we went back to the antique store, but I took Josh with me this time, okay? And I picked up a few little things. I got the uranium teacup. I'm gonna show you guys in a sec, okay? And then there was this chair that I had been eyeballing. I took a photo of it when I originally went. It's like this mid-century vintage looking chair. And when I went back, not even a week later, it was $50 off what it was when I first went there. And I was like, bro, can't we get this? This is a sign, they're marking it down. Let me take it, please. And so me and Josh talked about it for a little bit because it was gonna be like the bigger thing. And he was like, okay. I'm like, this is a house budget thing. This is actual house stuff. It's a different type of budget or whatever. So we ended up picking up this chair, but the thing was, me and Masada both have small cars, right? So this chair is actually pretty wide, and we're like, oh, we're gonna pay for it, but we can't take it home yet, right? So we call Josh's grandparents who have a truck and they have a bigger, also a bigger car than us. And so Sunday, the next day, we go back to the antique store. I'm at this antique store 3 times in 1 week, okay? And we go pick up this chair. And grandmother does not bring the truck. She brings her car, which is bigger, and it has a bigger trunk, of course. But we were still struggling to get it to fit. It's a hatchback style vehicle. I don't want to like just throw vehicles out there. I feel like that might be too personal or whatever. But and also I'm not very educated in different vehicles, so I can't even like name it right off. But it is a hatchback and it's bigger than my car. It is bigger than Masada's car. And so grandma brought that instead of the truck. We got the chair in there, but we couldn't get the trunk to close. So we end up like pushing it as far down the trunk lid as far down as we could, and it's still like partially open, like halfway, so it's quite open. Masada gets in the back seat and we drive home. It's like a 20-minute drive. We drive home with Masada holding onto the chair in the back seat, making sure it doesn't fly out the back of the car. So I was there 3 times, and then Masada had to use his big man muscles. and then I was like, should I hang on? Should I hold on to Masada to make sure he doesn't fly out the window with the chair or the back of the car? And then Josh's grandmother, she's like, we'll be safe and slow, but she likes to speed, so I don't think she knew exactly that she was going like faster than she should have for someone hanging on to a chair that could fly out the window or the back of the car. I keep saying window, but the back of the car. So it was something. Delta Wolf, Melancholy. Ah! Thank you, Melancholy. This is a very emo song, right? Can you guys even hear it? I could hear it. It's very emo sounding, like old classic emo. So that was what this weekend was. So I know I missed some things. You're on the way to the movies. Where are we at? What games do you play mostly? She plays lots of horror games. Yes, I do like playing indie horror games. On the way to the movie. I don't know if you're still here, Morningstar, but what movie are you going to go see? We are going to show the thrift haul, and then we will show the cosplay. Oh, I don't know what Red's responding Masada, but I don't know what the context is. We'll only be hanging out with people you guys know or know of anyways. Yeah, I'm really nervous to meet new people. Like, even the people that I know of that I haven't met, but I know of them. Because I don't know what my anxiety is going to be like in the moment. I don't know if I'll be okay to do small talk, or if I'm just going to be totally locked up, you know, and like not being able to say anything. So I'll probably just like squish beside Josh a lot and make him talk in every situation. I should have had you move the chair into your room before I left. I can share the photo like with my phone, or I can post it in Discord, or both. It's so odd because it has like a Ross, like the Ross department store. It has a Ross tag on it, but Ross has been around for a very, very long time, and Masada looked it up, and it actually should be from early mid 1940s. Like, he actually looked up the specific chair. So even though it was like kind of sketchy seeing the Ross tag, it's actually still mid-century. Well, that would be a little bit before mid-century, but yeah, the 40s. This is why you have a truck. The second of best SIDS, you and Red are #1. They are #1. I hope you're excited for the cosplay cooking stream we're planning. I did get the uranium cup finger cheese. I'm sorry, I'm catching up because I know while I was telling that story, there was a lot of typing. Drive with it open. Hello. Did I say hi to Delta Wolf? I know I've been responding to you, but I don't know if I said hello directly to you. Hello. The chair weighs like 35 pounds max. It's so light for how... Yeah, it is pretty light for how big it is. Like, I could lift it. It would just be really wide, and that's what would make it difficult for me to lift. Because it's big, but... weight-wise, it's nothing. How are we doing? We're doing pretty good. How are you? It makes you feel like an abusive boy for oh no, I do feel okay. So there are people out there who think because the boyfriend or the partner who is male talks for them, and I guess it could be vice versa, male, female, whatever. But people will think and assume that you're in like an abusive, controlling relationship if the partner has anxiety and cannot talk. They're like, this is weird. This boy's doing everything for her, and she can't even use her own voice. They're controlling her. They're abusing her, and that can be the case, of course. I'm not like making fun of that, but like, anxiety is a big thing, and that can also be the case that's not considered. It wasn't a Ross. What was it? Was it Roses? Was it Roses, not Ross? What was it? I didn't look at it that close. I just saw like an R-O-S and another letter. Message you about my hair? Ugh. What about your hair? You can message me still, but like, what do you mean about your hair? Now I'm confused. What was that? Melancholy! Gifting the subbies out! You're doing well, checking over your pets and their enclosure. Oh, what kind of pets if they're in enclosures? Wait, do you have like reptiles or like little baby mice or something? It's gonna be a Sid's birthday during Momocon. Don't let that like be the focus of Momocon because I'll throw up. I'll throw up. Going with friends, so it'll be very exciting. You think people... Sometimes you think people think that when I have to correct Jason or get on him a lot. But he does it on purpose because he likes to annoy you. Thank you, Melancholy, for the gifties that you've given out. I do appreciate it. Oh my god, that I don't even know what all those... Okay, you have a common boa. So a gecko. I don't know what half of these are. So a snake, a gecko. I don't know what that last thing is. I probably do. But my brain cannot connect the visuals with the words. Bruh. I just typed it into like, I just copied and pasted it into Google. And it's showing me like Christmas ornaments. Okay, so it's like a little roly-poly looking thing. But big. It's like a chubby roly-poly. Those look, you know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of like, the stories that you hear of Egypt, like the mummy and stuff, where they would put the little beetle things into the tombs and they would eat the... I know that was like a fictional, I don't know what is and isn't real, but that movie, that's what it reminds me of. Millipedes that live in your gecko. Your gecko doesn't eat them? Roly-poly. Oh god, it is a roly-poly. It's so weird when you see it like written out versus how you would think. Like, I don't know. I don't read a lot, so when I visually see stuff, my brain can't make it out even though I know what it is. As far as visually seeing like letters. You can tell something. No, they don't know me. Those people don't know me. You're the only one that knows me. You and Masada. Precious creatures. I wouldn't be opposed to having creatures like that, to be honest. I would just feel weird. Like me and Masada are both vegan, so it would be like sourcing the, I don't know how you would put it because sourcing sounds weird, but making sure I would get rescues of them, but I wouldn't want to exactly buy from a breeder, if that makes sense. It would be the same as like buying like from a shelter versus buying from a breeder for dogs or something. But the same thing with reptiles. But I feel like it's more common to only have breeders and not rescues of them because there's not really like shelters that I'm aware of for reptiles. But I'm not opposed to it at all. Like I would be into it, but we have 3 cats, so they might would somehow potentially endanger whatever we would get. Potato bugs. They're pretty small, just orange. That's cool. Oh, they're cleanup crew. That's really cute. Okay, that's cute though. That's cute. I'm gonna see Nicole and Adam and maybe Charlie. Yeah, I'm kind of excited to see them. For sure. I haven't seen them in a long time. I feel like my chat just jumped. I don't know where I went to. I'm somewhere that I wasn't before. I've never met Connor, Christian, or Grant. So those are new people. I think the only one that I'm aware of that I follow and I've seen stream is Connor. Christian and Grant, I don't know. I recognize the name from you. I recognize the name from you and like other mutual people, but I've never actually met them. Secrete poison? Whoa. They're scared? Oh, poor little babies. Pooping out poison. They do have rescues? Ooh, that's cute! You just made me excited. A lot of them. Some of those is that they sometimes help. Oh, or parasite. So it's like, you really have to be prepared to take care of them. And do extra. Yeah. I mean, anytime we go to like a PetSmart, or not a PetSmart, but a pet store that does have exotic animals, we definitely like to give them attention. And we think they're really cool. You're always calling Connor out. I have noticed that repetitively. I have noticed that. And it makes me feel like, oh God, can I handle the energy? Because he's the only one that I actually, well, I might follow the other people, I don't know. But the only one that I'm aware that I follow. And he seems to have very common interest with me and Masada. But then you talk, the way you talk about him makes me feel like his energy might be way too much for me up front. And makes me nervous. It's weird talking about someone on stream though. So I feel odd right now. Ferrets are also prone to illness. Oh yeah, Masada really would like some parrots? Ferrets. I know, I'm pretty sure with ferrets you have to, they do better in pairs or with like like you don't want to just have a single ferret. Goes to the vet every 6 months. You have a ferret! He has a ferret rescue? Oh my God, this is so cute. You got me and Connor, Masada and Connor are about to be absolute menaces. Bro, guys, I'm gonna throw up on you, Masada. Just prepare yourself, especially if I have like too much caffeine, like too much artificial sugar caffeine, and I'm not eating appropriately. I'm gonna throw up on you. Never get exotics from chains. Yeah, PetSmart, I don't know why that just came out of my mouth, but like if we were to go to PetSmart, we wouldn't buy from there, but we do We do look at the little babies. There's like, I think it might be a local pet store. And so I don't know how that would vary, but they do have like exotics. Not to overwhelm you, it'll be easy. You're gonna have a little sit down talk with them. You learn from pirate software to rescue also. Pog. Hello, miss. I stopped by to bring a smile to your face and remind you how beautiful and wonderful you are. Have a wonderful day. Just like you. Good luck. Everyone have a wonderful day. Everyone has a beautiful smile, guys. We're bringing that energy to everyone in chat right now. He wouldn't treat me like that, promise. Feel free to talk about him like that. No. Horrifically bad at caring for. I've heard that they'll like put them in closets and stuff and just like let them waste away. So, and then I see like a lot of people. I don't know. It makes me feel weird when people like get. And I don't know that much about it because I've never looked into it, but people on social media, I guess you could say, get like exotic animals and spiders and snakes, and they come shipped to them in a box, and I'm like, that's weird. That poor baby in a box, no. Your ferret is socially bonded to one of your two. Oh, that's so cute! Like, I don't know if we were to get a ferret or ferrets, if they would like bond to our pets, like our cats, or if our cats would attack them and kill them. I don't know how it would be. I would be scared that I would accidentally squish them because they're so like... Really good stores and breeder keepers in Atlanta. Love to visit them. They do such good work. That's good to know. Atlanta's not that far away. I'll be there this week, actually. Bro, I can't imagine Lovely with another creature that's not like, she's already like not a cat. You know what I mean? By that I was implying like she's not a cat person, but saying she was a cat. That's what I meant by she's not a cat. She is a cat. But she's not a cat person. I felt like that could have been taken different ways. You like good vibes. Either love a ferret or super confused by their existence. I think Chickpea would be both confused and love the ferret at the same time. But he's like a big fatty, so he would probably go to snuggle with it and accidentally like suffocate it. It was actually shipped to you with exotics. Generally, they are actually tolerate shipping very well. We're learning all kinds of stuff today. Bro, I think it just... my chats... I keep losing where I'm at. Well, people shipping... So the people that are shipping them, but the actual in-between, the person who ships it and then it arriving, that in-between is what makes me feel weird. Because are there like specific UPSs that only ship exotic or whatever people, like, I don't know how it works. Some people are very mean to animals. Or would get freaked out and be like, oh God, I'm holding a snake in a box, and then drop it or something. I don't know. I'm a very paranoid person, so I think of all the worst things, even though I know it's probably not like that. Oh, you put your babies in the Discord. Do I have Discord pulled up? I still have the photo where I looked up the ornamental roly-polies, and it's like Christmas ornaments. Oh, wait. No, I do have Discord pulled up. We're looking at the fur babies that aren't furry. Oh, wait, no, these ones are furry. Okay. Hurley has the furry ones. They're so cute. They're bodies. You can tell they're bodies. Ah! Wait, I gotta put a little emote, right? Hold on, let's put some emotes. Oh, a reptile. I would love to go to one. They actually do some that are kind of relatively local-ish. I think within like 20-30 minute drive. So I feel like that's local. I just don't know the dates. I need to look at that now that you've said that. I know it does happen somewhere near me at some point during the year. We do have a friend who's really into reptiles. We don't see or talk to that person that often, but they actually know a lot. They have a few. I think they have like a couple snakes and some other things. This is sliding. They're constantly playing around the house. When you got your boa shipped to you, you basically drove over to the FedEx exchange and picked it up from there after signing a box. Not even a scratch on the box or packaging. Ah, Melon! Why are you still doing this? I gotta make sure the little thing is updating because, okay, I changed it to where you can actually see, I think, the numbers. Now it says 19. When before it only said 50 and didn't give a percentage or anything. I was like, what the heck? So I adjusted this bar before stream. And then when I adjusted it, it was like only 6, but it was actually 16 that we were at. And so I had to go in and change it automatically. And I was like, what? Not automatically, but like manually. And I was like, why? You saw an emu for sale once, which was hilarious. I'm from the country, and so I feel like occasionally, well, no, what am I saying? Not an emo, you wouldn't see those in the country. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Okay, guys, I'm gonna show you the antique haul that I got. I will share the chair that we talked about to Discord. I'll also show you really quick on my phone screen. God, I think there's all of a sudden a cat hair attached to my lip. Okay, I'm so sorry. Okay, so this is a picture of Lovely sitting in the chair. It's this green color. It's this really beautiful green. And it's just the fabric is so beautiful, okay? Oh, this is Lovely with her big old hips. Lovely's not actually a big cat, but she's very round. Like all of her everything just is in a round spot on her body. She's only 12 pounds, so she's like pretty average, right? Most cats are between 10 and 12 pounds, I believe, and she's only 12. But okay, this one, okay, I have cosplay, like a rack with cosplay and stuff and photography set up in the background, so it's kind of messy, but this is Pumpkin in the chair. I'll put these in the Discord. I think I'll put it under the media share category, even though it does have my fur babies. So this was the chair that at the beginning of the week I took a photo of. And then when I took Masato to the antique store, I was like, can we get it? They took $50 off within a week of me being here. I think it's a sign. Okay. Did it post? I just shared. Oh, they're posting right now. Sometimes I'm like, oh. I feel like sometimes posting pictures, I get confused in Discord. Chonky! Round catto. Looking forward. Are you gonna be at Momocon? I feel like I've seen your name before. Are you in Red's stream by chance? Chat stream? Because, I'm gonna be staying with her, so I'll probably be with her a good bit of the con, if not all of the con. Me and Masato will probably like venture off and do a few of our own things, depending on what's happening, but most of the time we'll be probably with Conrad. You must disappear. You need to grab some supplies for the potential upgrade to your boba. But bobas? Oh my god, I had a boba tea this morning, sorry. Boba setup. Aww. You don't remember? You might be in there. But I recognize your name. Well, maybe I don't. Maybe I'm making it up in my head. Something about your name looked familiar, but maybe it's in my head. And I just relate every name I see in chat to someone else's stream that I follow because we have such a tight community between other people. I don't know. Loafs. Okay, I trust Melancholy because he's probably in chat more than I am for other people. Making stuff up. I'm making it all up. Imaginary friends. Okay, so we got the chair that I posted. Oh, someone put a little puppy in the Discord. What the heck? This is a cute baby. Are they older? How old is it? How old is your puppy? Melon mods for so many channels you'd never have expected to even had seen him in. Oh, maybe I am confusing it. Okay, maybe it's just, okay. Melancholy, that's probably what I'm doing. We got similar names here. But Finger Cheese is remembering, so I trust Finger Cheese too. Okay, I don't, Finger Cheese wants to see the cup that I got. Oh, I'm gonna go grab my black light. Hold on, I'll be right back. Your memory is getting worse. Don't trust me. I trust you. Your memory's probably better than mine. We're not gonna lie. What if I started shining this and all of a sudden stream crashed? Like I set something off. Oh, I have stuff to tell you guys. Hold on, before we start. Okay, sorry. Before we start the haul. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm gonna torture you guys even more. I'm always like sanding in the chat, but whatever. So last night, something weird happened. In the middle of the night, me and Masato woke up to like a alarm sound. We don't know what it was, but it was inside of our house. It was like burr, burr, that kind of sound, but really, really loud. And to me, my first thought was the computer, I forget what it's called, but the little computer boxes, power banks things, the power bank. But like, I emerged from my slumber to the sound and I was like, ah! And I was like freaking out because it scared the crap out of me. But it didn't sound like the power bank. It was just the first thing that went through my mind. Like maybe the power tripped and the power bank went off because those make a loud sound, but it was a completely different type of sound in my mind than what the power bank makes. So we woke up to this really loud alarm sound and it literally just went burr, burr, and it did like that and that was it, okay? And we were like, what was that? What was that? Oh, I love this. I love Onyx. Hold on. I'm gonna block my voice with his voice. He's such a pretty boy too. Oh my god, I want to listen to Onyx now. I'm so distracted. Okay, so we woke up to this ginormously loud sound within our house, and we had no idea what it was. And we went around and investigated, and it just did it those 2 times, the 2 sounds, and then nothing. So we didn't find anything. To me, it sounded like the smoke detector, or the fire detector, whatever, smoke detector. It sounded like that, but it did not continue. It didn't actually like keep going. It was just like beep, beep, and that was it. And we were looking, and like 20-ish minutes later, 25 minutes later, it did it again, but it seemed to be like a little bit longer. But again, we were awake, we weren't asleep, so I don't really know. And we went looking around the house again, and our cats were like running around with their ears up and looking too. We couldn't figure out what it was. So there was this really random loud alarm going off twice. That was it. It never continued. We were like, if it's, you know, something that needs the batteries replaced, typically it's like a lower sound. It's not the alarm sound itself. And it does continue. If it like every few minutes or so, it'll do it. I waited like another 30 minutes before going to bed to double check. It didn't happen again, and so we just went to bed. And it hasn't done it since. Masada, we do have a PC set up in our living room. We do have a PC set up in our living room. Masada turned it off in case it was that, which we've never had it do that before. Normally it's just our main PCs that do it. So potentially it could have been that PC, because he did turn it off and it never happened again. But it didn't sound like the PC to me, and it didn't exactly sound like it was coming from that area of the house. We couldn't pinpoint it, because one time we were in bed, and then the other time we were up, but we were still in the bedroom because we had already done our look around the house and we were getting back in the bed. So we really don't know what it was. Yeah, it went off twice in 40 minutes. Your dog you posted, Casper. That's such a cute name. Oh my god, this past Halloween I watched Casper because it had been forever, and I was like, that's not a normal movie that I watched during Halloween. 185 pounds? Bro, I couldn't be around him because that's like over double my size. I'm very small. I know you're new here, but I'm extremely petite. Oh wait, is it 2 different doggies? Oh, I see the differences. Wait, their ears are different. They both have the same like fluffy white coat. One's fluffier. Yeah, they're definitely different dogs. Sorry. I thought it was one. I thought they were all the same dog. Oh my god, I'm horrible. Oh my gosh. 85 or 185? What's the temp? My phone says 82. But I'm inside. So yeah, spooky ghost alarm. So I wanted to tell you guys this because actually, did it go off again? I thought it was did it go off? I thought you shut the computer down before we heard it the second time. I don't know. Wait, did you? Well, that would be backwards, actually. That would mean it wasn't it. I don't know. I don't remember the order of stuff. I don't remember if you shut it down before or after the second time it went off. It is really weird. Okay, so I wanted to tell you guys that. I know there's an ad break right now. Heck, it makes me not want to talk. I'm over here forgetting that Melancholy has like subbed everyone in chat basically. So I guess we can talk. I don't think anyone's messing out. Unless we just have a lurker that can't hear. So, I want to tell you that story about last night and the little like ghost alarm or whatever because we went to the antique store over the weekend. And I got some old stuff, okay? And the alarm went off at 3 a.m. Yo, guys, I got back in bed. I didn't say anything to Josh, but I was thinking about it so hard that I couldn't sleep. I was spooking myself. I was like, oh my God, do I have to return something? And then we woke up this morning and what was it, finger cheese? Masada said the same thing. He was like, the ghost alarm, because he didn't want to get out of bed to go to work, of course, because we were both like, we went up to bed around the same time. I actually stayed up to like almost 1 a.m., which is shocking, because that never happens. I'm normally in bed by like 11:30. I stayed up to 1 a.m. and then we were up awake with that alarm for a whole hour. So, and then our alarms for this morning went off at 8. So that puts us both at about 6 hours of sleep. Whatever. Yeah, you know, 3 a.m., the witching hour or whatever you want to call it. I was like, but we stayed up until about 4 a.m. to try to like, because when it went off the second time, we waited to see if it would go off a third time, and it never did. We waited like, it went off a second time about 20-ish minutes after the first time, and we waited like 30-ish minutes after to see if it would go off again, and it didn't. So I just wanted to throw that out there before I show the stuff that I got. And some of it I did post in my story post on Instagram, so I know some of you guys have already seen it. Okay, so we're gonna start with the uranium uranium teacup. I actually washed it today, so it is clean. It's a little like shaky because I don't think it's flush, but it's so freaking cute. It's got like detail. It's got detail, guys. Show the detail, camera. Oh, look, you can see it. Ooh. Matching plate. Oh my God. I wonder if they make uranium spoons. Like a little teaspoon. So this is the main thing I wanted to go back to the antique store with to pick up that I kept thinking about. I did wash it, so it's good to actually drink out of. And I took my black light so I could check for any like very apparent chips or scratches or anything. And this one's pretty clean, so I feel safe drinking out of it. However, I got to thinking, I don't know if I should just put my, like, actually steep my tea in it, because normally I'll do my kettle and then I'll just pour it straight into the cup that I'm going to make my tea out of with the tea bag or the strainer or whatever I'm using. And I got to thinking, okay, I don't know, like, specifically, like, how hot something has to be with uranium to, like, make the fumes or whatever come out. Which I looked it up. I don't think it actually matters. I think it's fine. But another concern I had, this is glass, and regardless, like, glass and the change of temperature could, you know, crack glass or shatter it, regardless of if it is uranium or not, just regular glass. So I might steep my tea in a different cup and then pour it into this one, make it a whole process. It sounds so shaky. I'm not actually like that, but It's so cute, guys. Anyways, I did try to look up like the temperature or whatever, and as far as I can tell, it's kind of safe no matter what. I don't know, it's just like being aware and cautious that it is glass and glass can shatter with temperature changes. But I did discover something that I'd never really thought about before, because it is glass. It is uranium glass, but it being glassware, I wouldn't have considered this. People also call it depression glass, but I wouldn't have considered there being arsenic in it, which is, you know, would have actually been common in a lot of things back in the day. But when I was looking up like temperature-based stuff with uranium glass, potentially glasses from back then could have arsenic and lead in them. And I know arsenic was like used for a lot of green pigment. So now I'm like, but uranium itself, as long as it's not like a giant crack in it, I think it's more so like the dust and stuff that would come off of it if you were to break it, is relatively safe. The radioactivity from it is so low compared to like other things that we do regularly. And the toxicness is like pretty low or equivalent to other things that we use regularly. So it should be fine. It glows! Drink from it once, cosplay a Fallout ghoul. I haven't actually played Fallout and I haven't watched the show. So I don't know that much about it other than that it's supposed to be amazing. I sent Masada actually a link, but he apparently has a different link. Oh, where is it? Did I close it? Bro, I think I closed it. No, it's gone. Let me go back to Discord really quick. I sent it to him in Discord. That's Spotify. That's not Discord. What am I doing? Where's my direct messages? Bro. Oh, it's so far up. I didn't realize we had like a whole conversation. Depression glass was often made with arsenic, and some depression glass contains lead. Most vintage dishware cannot go into the dishwasher without being damaged. Uranium itself, but there's nothing in particular about uranium itself that would make it not safe for the dishwasher. Where was what I was reading? Hold on. Okay. This is talking about uranium jewelry. Let me see where it's like eating. Eating and drinking. It only contains a small amount of uranium. This one actually interviewed a toxologist. So a doctor who specializes in toxic stuff. Drinking from uranium glassware would result in fairly negligible exposures to uranium, negative 0.002 mrem a year. That's about 100 times less than the radiation dose per hour flying in an airplane. That's also 5,000 times less than the radiation from a single chest x-ray. If someone was eating from or using uranium glassware, their dose will be about 10,000 times lower than the radiation from a 1-hour airplane ride. So, that makes me feel pretty secure. Just saying. Bananas! have as much or I don't know if I read that. I know I read it in my mind, but I don't know if I read it out loud. Have as much or less radioactivity as an unchipped uranium glass piece. But yeah, I do want to have a little sippy sip out of the uranium teacup. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys the other things we got, or I got. Okay. I have it hidden because I'm standing, so you guys can't see the side of my desk. Okay, so I got this little, it's like a little trinket jewelry case. It's got a lot of detail. It's so cute. And I think I might put my, like, nose jewelry in it. Because I literally just have that, like, laying everywhere because I buy, like, cute but cheap jewelry off of Amazon, and it normally comes in like packages. It's like $10 for like 5 septum rings, but they're cheaper, so they don't last that long. And I rotate through them, so I might put like my good ones in here. But it's super cute. It has a place where it has a hinge, but it's not. It's like broken. Masada is saying it literally as I said it. Look at us on the same brainwave. I wouldn't. I didn't even notice it was a broken hinge. I just thought it was one that where the lid comes completely off, regardless. Everything radiates you, to be honest. Melancholy. Okay. So this is a book. It looks like it could have came out of Oblivion, correct? It looks like an Oblivion book, right? This book is called Tariffs and the Trust. How relative is that for right now? This book came out in 1907, and this copy, this edition, is from 1909. So this book is like well over 100 years old, right? And Masato was reading passages out of it, and it's kind of wild. And it's actually like really easy to read. So it's a little mildewy, but gives it character. Gives it a nice feeling, you know? I like it. A dope book. I like the color. It does have like this sticker on it. I don't know if that's referencing like someone's initials. I don't know how old it is. It looks like a piece of masking tape that's really old, but I'm not sure. It's like become part of the book itself at this point. Like you literally can't fill the seam. It smells like a used bookstore, which is nice. I like that. That's a cozy smell. Another interesting thing, it's from the Asheville Library. Asheville, North Carolina, that got wrecked by the hurricane. It's from that library. I don't know how old or when that was from. It also has like writing in it. Look, if we were playing a game, this would be like the secret code to get into a locked room or something, right? And then there's certain parts of it where people have like put oh, why can't I think of the word? Ew, I think something just fell out of it. Oh, we're losing it. It's falling apart, guys. Parentheses, that's the word I'm looking for. People have like marked parentheses, so it could have been like a it could have been someone's study book at some time, but it's literally over 100 years old. So who knows what this has, how many grimy hands have touched it and what they've done with it. You live in Thomasville, North Carolina? Ayo. This keeps moving. My thing keeps sliding. Normally it stays pretty secure right here. Dollar amounts in context to international trade between governments, referencing millions and even billions of dollars. This, again, is a book from 1907. Wow. Yeah, you would not think those numbers existed in money amounts over 100 years ago, but it's like huge money amounts that they're talking about. Oh, here's actually, wow, I just happened to turn to a page that has a graph with money. Just like randomly, that's odd, right? Okay, production 1902. Okay, so this... Okay, one side of the graph has like the dollar sign with the number, but the other side doesn't, but I think they're all dollar amounts. Anyways, it's talking about steel rails, so like, I guess railroad tracks. And then over to the other side of the graph, it has duty rate per ton. And then beside that number, it has tariff profit. And the tariff profit for that single column is $29,635,000. In 1902, this is like the production year between 1902 and 1903. That's wild, right? So I'm looking at this top. And then there's all these other things. Moody's magazine. Oh, I wonder what that's about. This feels, I can feel the mildew. Okay, so I got this book just because it seemed very relevant, and also it's like so old and it looks like it came out of oblivion. There was multiple reasons, but it being relevant was like the deal breaker. Knowledge! Knowledge for someone who won't use it! Yes! Basically, money is fake. How'd you know? Oh, this one's heavier. Nudies! Moody's! Excuse me, finger cheese. Where is your brain at? Okay, so I got this other book. And oh. American Furniture. 1920... Oh, sorry, what? 1620 to the present. And the present of this book was 1970 when it came out. But this is really neat because it's it showcases the different furniture over between those hundreds of years. And it talks about them and the detail, and it has pictures for everything. But I mean, it has like a description as well about how they were made and like the differences, and I don't know, there's like a little bit more to it than what I'm saying, but oh, this is gonna be on the coffee table that I do not have for guests to flip through and learn about quality. Oh, who is that man? Oh, look at this, it's so detailed. Oh. And this one? Wow. Furniture now is, yeah, it's just like, it is trash, right? Ugh, it's so cool. Making gremlin sounds now. You guys. Bro. Hey, that's kind of like the shape of the chair we picked up right there. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, the last thing I'm gonna show you guys, I think it's like one of the coolest pieces. And we found it not the initial time that we went. the initial times that we went, where I took Masada to see everything, and we ended up purchasing the chair. It was the next day where we had to get grandmother to get her car so we could actually pick up the chair, is where I found this. Because this antique store, it's 2 buildings, and we didn't know it was 2 buildings until we were checking out on the first day. So the second day when we went to go pick up the chair, we went to the back building to look through it, and this was there waiting for me. This is the coolest thing. Oh my god. Bro, look at the colors too. Okay, so this is a hair tonic and dandruff remedy from 1903. And it's still got some juice in it. Like, this is going to be like the most rare find, I feel like, right? The most rare and unique find. And the other thing, sorry, the other thing about it, I couldn't figure out what word I wanted to use. I'm a licensed cosmetologist. I'm a licensed hairstylist. That's what I do. So finding a hair tonic, and it's like this pretty, like, purpley pink, kind of mauve-y color. Oh my god. From 1903. It's like 122 years old. What the heck? I feel like I'm gonna accidentally sling it out of my hand. Hi Fee, hello, how are you? I just finished showing what we picked up at the antique store over the weekend. I'm scrolling back up to kind of catch on chat. The last thing I read was Finger Cheese saying I heard nudies, so this is literally, for me, this was the coolest thing. I don't know where to put it. I don't have anything like it, so I don't have a spot for it, but it is literally the coolest thing, right? Ooh. Knowledge is power. France is bacon. Bacon? What? What did I say? Dilsiller? What did I say? I said something that wasn't that. I don't know what I said. It references companies in a lot of Eastern states in the more modern years. Furniture Now. Okay, no, actually the last thing I read was Furniture Now is trash. So, that was actually the last thing I read. NC used to have a bunch of furniture productions that were high quality, but now all the mills are empty. I read that in my brain, but I don't think I responded to it. I wasn't as behind as I thought I was. Gonna set it up on their future coffee table, like, learn. I've actually picked up so many little coffee style table books that are really cool, and most of them are like vintage-esque stuff. Mid-century coffee table. My wrist is hurting right here. Like, I should put my wrist brace on, but I'm not going to. Relatable. South Carolina went under once the cotton mills all offshored. That's really cool. Watched it in a real time. Ashboro, my hometown, pretty much died overnight. Aww. Got some punky pop song music. This playlist has stuff that is not safe for Twitch, but a lot of it is safe. So my VOD will probably be partially muted, and I may or may not be able to upload this to YouTube. Don't let the carpal tunnel win. Flop it around town. Okay. What the heck? Stop it. Stop it. Wire, stop. It keeps sliding down, and then then it's like this. It's not how it should be. Okay, guys, I'm gonna show you guys, okay, we're doing just chatting for a long time. I might not even play games. We might just chat and then end. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna bring to Momocon as far as cosplay. So it's basically my cosplay lineup for Momocon. I feel like I should maybe put some of this stuff away so it doesn't break, but I think it's fine. It's fine, right? It's fine. Okay, so I am planning to bring Yor from Spy Family. Her regular dress, like assassin black dress, and then also going to swap into her bunny suit. So that is the first cosplay I'm planning to wear. I'm assuming I'll do that on Friday. I didn't really think of the days, but I'm assuming I'll do Yor on Friday. So let me grab her dress really quick. It's so pretty. So it really has to be ironed, and I was like, Red, do you have an iron that I can use at your house? And she said yeah. So I'm going to be wearing Yor from Spy Family on Friday. So again, this will be her main dress, and then that, I guess, evening or night, I'll be swapping into her bunny version, which I don't actually have photos in her bunny suit, so maybe I can get at least a few, like, wow, the overexposure from the lights holding this up. Hopefully I can get a few photos, even if they're just selfies on my phone in her bunny outfit, because I don't have any photos in that. So that's kind of basic to tell you. But Yor is the first cosplay. Okay, so this is the second cosplay that I'm gonna bring. I decided on for Momocon, so I'll probably wear this Saturday, and it's not super relevant anymore, but it is from a very popular anime, so people still get it or whatever. I would hope. I don't actually know where this outfit comes from. I don't think it's actually in the anime. I think it's like fan art. But Himiko Toga from My Hero Academia. I have this dress that I've never worn and I've had for years. And so I figured, I was debating between this and Momo from Dandadan, where I have her sweater dress, and it's basically like the same style where it's a bodycon dress with a jacket, but I felt like this dress would look better if I take the jacket off, which I know it's going to be hot, so I probably won't have the jacket on the whole time. So we're gonna go with Himiko Toga. So this is the dress. I don't know what this actual costume is called, like where it came from, as far as, again, if it's just fan art or not. It could be on like a cover for like one of the mangas, I don't know. But I've had it for years, that's all I can say, and I've never worn it. And then the big thing is the jacket. It's like a denim jacket, and then it has the teeth at the top, which I feel like is what kind of brings it together for Toga. And it says My Hero Academia on the arms. And then the back looks like this. It's like a really cool jacket, actually. And it has these little pieces. Has these little pieces on them. Actually, I don't know what it says. It says something. but it's really cool. Does it say toga? Okay, the little pieces, the little tassels, they do spell her name. I had no idea. I never even noticed that it had letters on the tassels. But it's really cool. Again, it's kind of wrinkly, so I'll have to iron it. Okay, I'm done. Or am I? So this is my other cosplay, or my first cosplay for Saturday, which I haven't worn toga in like years. And I've never worn this outfit. So hopefully I can get a couple photos in it. I don't know. Okay, and then later, my second cosplay for Saturday to swap into is going to be Lucy from Cyberpunk, but it's more of a closet cosplay-esque outfit, kind of. I want to say it's like a rave style outfit. That's what I kind of put it under. Your little outfit is cute today. Thank you, Fee. As much as you don't generally buy them for yourself, asymmetrical style clothing slaps. Yeah, it's really cool. I like it. I like when it's like the color block, like black, white, basically. Anything black and white. I'm just like. So, Lucy from Cyberpunk, and this is gonna be like a sexy outfit, I guess. I would say it is. But I'm gonna show you the pieces and you guys just have to imagine until you see it. So I have these like fishnets that have rhinestones on them, so I'll be wearing these with Lucy, the Lucy wig and the Lucy makeup. And then there's chunks from the 100-year-old book on my desk that's getting on stuff. I have this bodysuit. It's like a silver metallic bodysuit. So weird showing you guys this. Anywho, I had to like take the bottom, like the crotch of it in, and it's like not that. Look, there's like little gaps, and I'm kind of scared, but I think it should be fine. Yeah, I think it should be fine. So the fishnets, this picturing Lucy from Edge Runners. And then I have this really cool belt. I have this really cool belt that I'm gonna style over it. And I also ordered this piece that should be coming. It was supposed to come today, but now it's saying tomorrow. So I really hope it comes before we leave, because we're leaving on Tuesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. So hopefully it doesn't actually get delayed any longer than that. But it is, I want to pair it with this outfit as well to like kind of complete it. But it's like a clear holographic rave skirt that can go over the top of everything and like underneath the belt. So if not, I'll just wear it as it is without the little skirt. But I think the skirt, if it comes in time, will be like so good with it. If y'all see me walking around pantsless at Momocon, you know it was not okay. Well, I love you, Masada. So, Lucy outfit, kind of imagine it if you can. I'll probably at least take a couple selfies in it or something day of the con of wearing it, but I think it will look really dope with her hair and her vibe and kind of just like match really cool. I don't know if I want to wear like platform boots or if I'm going to wear, I do have like a silver pair of kind of basic heels that I wore for a wedding that could potentially match because they're silver and sparkly. But might just go with the platform boots. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So Lucy late night cosplay change. I'm gonna go grab the last costume for Sunday. Okay guys, so this is the last costume that I'm wearing with Caught Redheaded. Actually, we are going to be doing a duo cosplay thing on Sunday together, and I'm really excited about this one because I tried it on yesterday, and it's like, it's so cool, guys. It's so cool. Hopefully Masada will be able to take some photos of us together. If not, we'll plan like sometime outside of a con to do it. Within, I guess, this year, hopefully. I don't know. But oh my god, it's slipping. It is Ray. It's a different version, but I don't know what you would call this version, but it is a Ray from Evangelion, and she's gonna be Asuka. Bro, I can't tell you, this thing's so cool. This thing's so cool. I tried it on, and I was like, oh my god, it's so cool. We probably won't wear the jackets. Oh, bro, it still fell on the floor. We probably won't wear the jackets. We might, I don't know. I guess we'll kind of judge how it is. But dude. We might wear the jacket. We might not. We might just carry them. I don't know, and put them on for photos. Or we might just do no jackets and just the dress. I do want to cosplay Misato. Always feel like I get nervous about missaying the names, and it makes me missay the names, and then I'm like, Anyways, jacket to the costume. It fell on the floor. Thank you for the follow. It comes with this little mesh piece as well, so we might wear the mesh piece and not the jacket, or again, we might do both. I don't know. It looks so cool. I feel like, it's so awesome. I can't say, I don't have any other descriptive words right now, but it's kind of like, oh, I know what the problem is. I have it unzipped. This zipper, it feels like it's gonna break off when I try to zip and unzip it. Makes me a little nervous. I thought I was stuck in this costume when I tried it on. I can post, I tried all this stuff on yesterday just to double check. I knew most of it fit me okay regardless, but I just wanted to do a double check. I did take photos, like mirror selfie photos, not crazy photos, of the try on, and I can post those in the subscriber Discord channel after stream. Thank you for the good vibes. So that is my cosplay plans for Momocon. Yeah, I'm gonna make him. He's my designated photographer and cosplay boyfriend, pack mule, as they say, I think. Oh my god. I haven't drank anything the whole time we've been streaming, and it's like 2 hours, well, not 2 hours, an hour and 40 minutes in. Yeah, I have to remember to charge the camera, and then me and Masada have to remember to actually take it, or else there will not be cosplay photos from Masada. Probably someone else. We have quite a few photography buddies. I don't know exactly who's going to Momocon though, but yeah. We'll get, even if it's just selfies, so there'll be some kind of photo. And It's gonna be so much fun. Woo. So Friday is gonna be your, and then Bunny your. Saturday is gonna be the toga dress thingy-mabob, and rave style Lucy. And then Sunday is gonna be the Ray cool looking race dress thing. I'm sure there will be lots of photos taken. No idea how the lighting. I don't think it'll be too terrible, even if we don't have lights. I think it'll be fine. And again, me and Caught Red can plan an individual photo shoot away from con at some point for it. Oh, more hydration. I see. Okay, the other thing that I wanted to talk about was the birthday stream. Birthday stream is going to be my next stream, which is going to be Tuesday, next Tuesday. As of right now, Monday is going to be my get back from Momo day and rest and prepare whatever I need to do. But basically the after Momocon day, which happens to be like, I think Memorial Day. So Masada already just automatically had that day off. So I'm planning the birthday stream to be Tuesday. That way I can rest on Monday. So far the plan is to open the birthday packages from you guys who have sent me something off of my Amazon wish list. You have a day. Oh my god, Momo! I see what you did there. I was kind of like, I see what you did there. We're gonna heart. So Tuesday is gonna be birthday stream day. And the plan that I've come up with so far is to open the packages, the little presents off my wish list that you guys have sent me. Thank you so much. And then I want to play this game. I want to start this game, basically. Called The Midnight Walk. I'll show you guys the trailer in a sec because I'm gonna have to change the screen to do that. I'll have to do like a screen share to show you. But I want to start the Midnight Walk, I think. I think that's what I'm leaning towards. And then I know Corrosive. You guys might know Corrosive Art from social media and stuff. He's one of our buddies. Potentially do some online gaming with Corrosive and Masada, some kind of multiplayer game. Maybe Repo or Lethal Company or something among that line of a genre of games. So we're gonna start a game that looks really cool. I think we're gonna do some online gaming, and we're gonna do the just chatting opening presents, and that's the plan. If you guys want to send anything for during the just chatting, as far as like YouTube video or something to react to, I'm open to that as well. But I think it's going to be fun with what it is. I want to show you guys. I keep doing that. I want to show you guys the trailer to the game. So I do have to do a little bit of a screen share. I want to move this costume though. Wow, I'm sitting. I'm normal. All right, let's set up for a screen share really quick. So I can show you the trailer to the game that I would like to start next stream on the birthday stream. What am I doing? This isn't right. Nothing's right anymore. Okay, getting there. I think it's this one. There we go. Hold on, hold on. Okay, I have it set up now. Not the League of Legends icon. You guys want to be tortured today? Hmm? Probably the afternoon, like normal, like 2 or 3 p.m. The latest it would start would be 4 p.m. I'm peak bronze! Me too! Fist bump! Okay, so this is the game. Can you guys see it? I think you guys can. This is the game that I potentially want to start. Like, if I don't do it the birthday stream, I'm gonna do it the stream after. Just saying. Unless we play Oblivion. That's the only other option right now, is to keep going with Oblivion, which I'm totally okay with. This one looks so cool. So I'm gonna bring it up. Hold on, bring it up.
Was the day when the sun vanished. The waters dried up. Birds.
Wait, let me start from the beginning. I kind of like cut a little. Why won't it go? Okay, maybe we won't. Wait. Huh? There we go. Oblivion! I was gold like one time in my history of 10 years, so, or 13 years. How many ever? I think it's like 13 years at this point. Oh, hey Aaron, how are you? Oh wait, this looks cool, right? Right? So this is gonna be next on the list to start, potentially next stream. It's called The Midnight Walk. We're gonna watch the trailer together.
Dreadful was the day when the sun vanished. The waters dried up, birds went quiet, and the dark itself seeped unchecked into the work table. The night that followed would be long. As long as the midnight walk.
Ah! Handcrafted. Handcrafted from, I don't know what the sound is like for you guys. I have it super turned up just to make sure. But handcrafted from clay. This is a claymation game. It's giving Coraline. Yeah. Melancholy. Thank you for gifting Aaron a subby. Oh, this is in the way. Claymation. This looks awesome. This is creepy AF. It is very me, isn't it? Okay, so someone, I don't know who, but part of whoever made the game Lost in Random, which you guys know I really enjoyed, they helped make this game. So I'm super hyped.
Oh, the flame warms the righteous, but the wicked, the flame burns with a passion.
What is the dark? Is it ugly and cruel? Is it a place for fools lost in the woods?
This little flame, keep them nurtured and
Wait,
safe
what?
through the rain, in the dark.
What did that say? Did it say Pet Boy? What? Hold on. I don't know how far back it was. They're getting chased by this creature though.
Through the rain, in the dark, and over Moon Mountain.
I think we missed it. I think it's further back. Befriend Pot Boy. I thought it said pet boy. Hello? Is it really? Oh, bro, it's so loud for me. Okay. I'm not going to change OBS stuff because I don't want to, like, do all that really for a minute-long video. Yeah, and it doesn't have subtitles for the trailer. Pot boy. I thought it said pet boy, and I was like, huh? What? Do we get a little pet?
Keep them nurtured and safe through the rain, in the dark, and over Moon Mountain. Bottomless pit. Always great for more.
The dark itself is the key. All it needs is a little spark, and I get what I need.
The sun away.
Ah! The Midnight Walk. Okay, so that's what I want to stream in the upcoming stream, potentially probably my birthday stream to start it. If not, the stream after that for sure. The only thing I'm going to be streaming besides that basically is probably Oblivion again. I feel like I look so short. I don't think my camera's all the way normal. Totally random, guys, but because we're still in just chatting, I don't know if I want to grow my bank. Like, they're getting a little longer. They are grown out a little bit. I don't know if I want them to be like this or a little bit longer, or if I want to keep them where they're like short and straight across. Because right now I'm starting to having to like part them a little bit because they're a little too long to wear them straight down. I don't know. It's been a minute since I've done something that's not straight across, but I do love the straight across. Okay. Claymation. So cool, right? So cool. Wait, what? A sequel to Lost in Random? I feel like I knew that, but I don't remember. What the heck? What the heck? We're gonna have to get on that, guys. Was about to bring up Alexander. Oh, like the little jar friend in Elden Ring. I know what you're talking about. I haven't played Elden Ring, but I know who the little jar buddy. I know what you're talking about. Night Rain. Is that the new like DLC thing for Elden Ring? I'm assuming. Where's my music? This is weird. Okay. Also, these eyelashes, I'm wearing them because I wanted to remember if I liked them or not, to know if I should take them to wear to Momocon. I think they look pretty cool, especially on stream. So I think I'm gonna take these eyelashes. I haven't played any Dark Souls game, but Masada, he has. Am I not? I am short, but I don't like when there's like a gap here. I like being at the top of the screen. I don't like open space above my head, basically. I don't like how it visually looks. Or is Night Rain that game that came out that was like... Has it come out? Y'all are talking like it's not out yet. There was this one game that came out that was really... It was like the... Oh god, it was actually called... It was the RuneScape game that just released. Okay, Night Rain is part of Elden Ring that's coming out next week, it looks like. What was the RuneScape? Dragon Wild? See, that, I feel like I would play that. I feel like I would play Dragon Wilds. It looks really good, even though I've never played RuneScape. But as a game, like Dragon Wilds, it interests me quite a bit. Not gonna lie. Hold on, I'm gonna switch this really quick. There we go. I wanted to turn off the screen share because I forgot to before switching the screen. You like a lot about the Souls games, but Elden Ring was the first one you fully finished. Yeah, okay, so Masada's played a little bit, dabbled in the other ones, but I guess full complete was Elden Ring. Oh, it's a co-op version. Oh, that's kind of cool. What the heck? This is the wrong one. Oh my god, guys. Wait. Where am I supposed to be? Here we go. You want to say you liked Dragon Wild, sorry. You just don't think games like it hit the same way? Pose. Okay, ow, I hit my elbow. We've been streaming for 2 hours. We've been streaming for a decent amount. I finished my speech. I finished all of my speech. So I think we're kind of good right now, to be honest. I got everything off my chest. It was 2 hours longer than I expected. I always think when I have like something planned to talk about, it'll take 30 minutes. But then it actually ends up taking longer and I'm like, wow, how did that happen? Who am I? To the public? Yapping to the public? I only yapped to Josh. What is this? What is this? You missed the speech? So I basically, I went over, I'm going to Momocon this weekend. So I went over what cosplays, I did my cosplay lineup. And then I also shared, we went to an antique store over the weekend. I did a little antique haul. I think that's all in the title, to be honest. So, but I did an antique haul. And then I talked about my plans for my birthday stream. That's going to be next stream. So yeah, we did everything. We did it all. 2 hours. Yapping and standing. Yeah, I was standing the whole time. I was like, I'm gonna be moving around, so I'm gonna stand. Oh, let me show you because you're here, Aaron. This was one of the finds. It's a hair tonic. You may have seen it in my Instagram story. I don't know. Oh god, it's focusing on me. This is from 1903. And it's still got juice in it. And I love the color and the art on it. And then I know you've been doing some vintage-esque style photo shoots lately. I got this uranium teacup. So cool. And then this little trinket box. We got a couple other things too. We got a couple books. And we actually got a vintage mid-century-esque Masada say probably from the 1940s from what he could find online chair. We got a chair. I posted it in the Discord. But we got some good finds, and then we had a ghost alarm happen during the night, and it made me very paranoid about the good finds that we got. So I went on a tangent about that. That's why it took 2 hours, so. I want to say, Aaron, I have been absolutely loving your content that is like, I guess out of cosplay style stuff, the ballerina and some of your vintage-esque things, the Victorian style stuff. I've been loving seeing that. It's more because it's not related to a specific game or manga. It's telling a story on its own, and it's you creating like your own art. So it's really cool to see. I love that. Like it's visually is stimulating feelings and words inside of. It's like, yeah, artsy storytelling through a visual photo. I have an ad starting in about 3 minutes. I really enjoy doing this, just chatting. We normally don't just chat this long. You're really hoping they would have that effect, so you're glad. Yeah, I definitely, for me, I definitely saw it. The ballerina ones were like my favorite. I felt like they showed a lot of emotion and things that mental thought and stuff. But add in about 3 minutes. I'm gonna probably hop off. I wanted this to be a short stream. I did want to talk about stuff, and depending on how long it took, I was gonna play a game, but we took 2 hours doing just chatting, which isn't normal, but it happened. And I got everything off my chest, so I'm probably gonna bounce off and continue my prep work and maybe play a little bit of stuff offline, but not continuously, so. Chatting streams are always a good time. I do think chatting streams are more enjoyable when I'm watching a streamer, because you don't have to be into a game or have a relationship to the game. Some games I do get hyped to see other people play and see their reaction, and I want that, but like just chatting hits everything all at once, so. I feel like it's harder for me to do that. I don't typically have a lot to talk about. Good night, Fee. I know you're probably going to bed. I hope you sleep well. You learned things? Did you really? Wait, what did I miss? Wait, what did I miss? Your mom has some pretty cool antique stuff. Found some pretty cool antique stuff at estate, sorry. You guys may want to hit those up as well. Yeah, I never know where to get the information about estate sales, so we never go to them. But I am definitely interested in that kind of thing. That's tough to chat for 2 hours. Mad respect. Yeah, it never happens. This is a rare moment in my streaming history, guys. But thank you guys, everyone who jumped in. We have a minute until the ad, so I'm gonna go ahead and end. I hope everyone has a great rest of your week. I will be sharing lots of photos, probably to my Instagram stories. I might be quiet in other places. And then after Momocon, when we get back, we'll be doing the birthday stream, so prepare yourself for that. I'll probably talk about Momocon a little bit as well. That will probably be another portion of that stream. Or if I buy anything in the artist alley, I'll share it. Have a great week, and bye!